are so grateful that you are tuning in today on Super Bowl Sunday. You know, we're just so happy that sports are back in the game again, and we can watch it and, you know, get our significant others to the other room to watch the football game. But anyway, this is Sisters of Leisure. My name is Tracy Cook, and we are living every day and seeking and understanding real events. And we're just so happy to have you today. Today, our sponsor is LaCole Wright. And LaCole Wright will be on our show on October 3rd. And what she is a business and personal organizer as well as a coach. And she has done great and amazing things in our businesses as well. And she also helps you with business credit and business strategies, which is great because we all need help in our businesses to further us along. Yeah. Her website is www.premieradvantagefs.com. Again, her website is www.premieradvantagefs.com. And we just thank her so much for all of the nuggets that she drops on us each and every time she's live on Facebook. Yeah. And that's LaCole Wright, L-A, capital C-O-L-E, Wright. Thank you.
Yes, and I am Michelle. I'm the little sister of the Sister of Leisure gang. And I am excited for today because Shakeila McCluskey from Frootful Expressions is here to join us. She is now she's busy. It's like trying to get in contact with Shakeila. It's like trying to get in contact with Beyonce herself. Yes, I said it. And so we just so excited to have Shakeila here because for one, she's a mom. She is a master cosmetologist. She's an entrepreneur. She's a business owner. She's all those things. Great. I mean, slaying hair every day almost. I mean, every time I see her, she's done up, or someone that does her hair, that does have her hair done by them is slayed. So anyway, Shakeila, thank you for coming on Sisters of Leisure today. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and I thank y'all for having me on the show today. I really do. I really do. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So Shakeila, I'm choking. So let's go ahead and get started. So Shakeila, Frootful Expressions. Can you please tell the millions of people out there who are watching you right now about Frootful Expressions?
Okay, firsthand, y'all forgive me if I don't make eye contact with this camera a lot. This is kind of new to me, but Frootful Expressions is a long overdue endeavor. I have been wanting to do this ever since I was 14. Yes.
Oh.
14, I have tried it, come out the game, tried it again, come out the game. And I had to learn that just because I came out the game, that didn't mean that it was over for me. I just had to find new ways of doing things. So y'all know I'm a prayerful person. I remember time after time, God would always tell me, it's gonna come, but it's gonna come at a crazy time. You just gotta be willing to accept, and it's gonna be crazy. So then you'll know it's me. So with that being said, oh yeah, don't worry about the funds and where it's gonna come from. You don't worry about that.
Yeah.
So with that being said, like I said, I went time and time again trying to do this thing, and I would flop. Because it really wasn't the time, or it wasn't the real plan. But it's here. It's a one-stop shop. It looks a little different than what I wrote as far as my plan, because like I said, our plans are not his, and it's flowing. It's flowing when I don't think it is, that it's gonna flow. But yeah. That's how it got started, with prayer and just being patient. And the most important key is I had to humble myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now the business you have is a beauty supply store, correct?
Yes.
And what all do you sell in your beauty supply store? Because you know, we really only know about our hair. Now I ain't got none, but we really only know about our hair. So it's just amazing that you being a Black owner of a beauty supply store is just, I love it.
Well, I had this in mind just pretty much for the stylist at heart. But when I got started, it just started flowing. it was like, no, not just for the stylists, for the community also, you know? So I got the perms, the natural stuff for hair, the shampoos, the 4 steps, the Nairobi line, design line. It's so many different lines in there in that area, what I consider the store. And different types of edge tamers, sprays, clippers, electricals for men and women. Hair bows is kid friendly. So it's not just for one person in mind.
So I have a question, Shakeila. So because I love your store, it's like a boutique. It's so charming. It's so, I mean, it sits perfectly right there in professional court. So what made you choose that building? What was it about that building that you chose? Because I love that. This is Rome, Georgia. You're located in Rome, Georgia, and it's a really nice professional court. And so what made you choose that area?
Okay, you want the long version or you want me to cut it a little bit? Because I can go.
Go ahead, cut it a little.
Okay. I went to a agency, I will not name them because I feel like they did not want it to go forward anyway. But I went to 4 or 5 different spots and it was shot down. I went to one spot and they said it was a clause in the contract because my idea was sort of like another lady. So I was about to give up. Some told me to go to another spot. I will not say their name just yet. But when I went, I gave them the square footage of what I was looking for. The lady told me that she had something in mind, but didn't think that I would want it. But she gave me the key. I went in to like measure the walls and everything with Mr. Doss. And if you look at my vision of how I wanted the building set up, it fits just right. Anyway, the last person that he had rented this building to had a side of the wall cut out for some plumbing. Mr. Doss, which is the owner of the building, did not even know that the cutout was there. Fits perfect for a shampoo bowl. Fits perfect. So in my vision statement, I wanted to have a front entrance. You go in the shop and come around out through the salon area and back out. Or you go through the salon area, go through the store and come out. That was before I had even stepped foot in the salon. I mean, in the building. Yeah. So it fits just right. So I was shot down like 4 or 5 different times. I just knew I spoke to myself and said 30 days. I got to find something in 30 days. And on the 29th day, I found something.
Wow.
See, God, he be working it out. He already have a plan.
Yep.
He already had a plan.
The plan was to see if I was going to be patient and give up because we all do it. I have given up so many different times.
Yes.
But what's in, you can't stop what's, I don't want to die with that in the inside of me. I want to get it out. I got to get it out. Yeah. And just like if my family is watching, this thing is not just for fruit, Shakeila. This is some up-grounded stuff. We've all tried it, and some of us have flopped. And this is from me to y'all.
Yes, and that's such a wonderful thing. And it's just them knowing that it's really not just about you. It's about the community that you are serving. You're serving the community, and that's so important, is to serve. We have to be, anything that we do, we need to be in service. And it's a blessing. You're just leaving a legacy behind for your children.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's huge. So Shakeila, so when it comes to your business, because you not only own your Frootful Expressions is the name of the company that you own, your beauty supply store, but you also do hair in your store.
Yes.
Okay. And so, like, was that the plan? Did you just wanted like an all-in-one, or was it just
like, again, I had stopped. That's so crazy. I had stopped doing hair. I had stopped all over again. I actually had like maybe 6 faithful customers that was coming every 2 weeks. I had to be do what he say. Stop. You need to hear. So I turned them away. I stopped doing hair, and I was just gonna settle for just the store part of it and not do hair. But when I got everything together, the hair part just flowed in. I remember I told you I was going to a building to open up a store.
Yeah.
And when I seen that cutout in the wall,
Yeah.
you could put the bowl there too.
Yeah.
You can set those two stations up too.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long you been doing hair, Shakeila?
You talking about from when I was on the front porch with that hair gel and that chair and that plug up blow dryer? That's from age 11.
Wow. Wow.
So you definitely have mastered your craft.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Because I remember you.
However, I'm still in the game.
Yes.
Old school stylist. I'm learning how to do more stuff now, but I cater to whomever wants what. If it's 2 braids and a French roll in the middle, I'm doing it. If I got to give the customer what they're looking for, it's there.
Did you say 2 braids and a French roll in the middle?
Yes, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna make it neat as possible. Put my heart into it, but I'm giving them, because everybody's not the same. I mean, everybody don't like the same thing.
Yes. And that's okay. You know, there's enough room for everybody, and everybody has their own different style and their own different craft. And there's a lot of old school people that like certain looks, and that is okay, because you do an amazing job. I mean, you be having that hair popping.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I really do. And then, because, I've been to you several times, well, a few times, Shakeila. And, I love, not only is it just about getting your hair done, it's about the connection too, the conversation. It's about the the camaraderie, the whole salon experience. So I haven't been in your new salon, but hey, I remember when you was outside of your kitchen, and that was a cute area too. Like, I mean, it was so cute. It was perfectly placed, salon chair. Like, you've always been very professional in your craft. So I have to say kudos to you, definitely, for and for having your salon. Like I said, I look at it like as a boutique, because you have your area. It's like 3 different areas. It's cute. It's so nice. And so, in saying that, have you noticed, are you getting a lot of support from the salons that's locally here? Are you getting a lot? Do you find that you're building better relationships with the salon scene, so that you have product?
I am going to be honest about that part, because I feel like by me saying this, we will all pull together. No, I have a few that have reached out, and it's kind of like you can tell who's pulling back, and you can tell who's wanting to play a part. And I'm gonna say one name, and I don't think she would mind, but Shakeila.
Yeah.
Just very humble, and you're going in the right direction when you've had somebody speak your vision back to you. And she done that the other day. She reminded me that I had said some things to her that I had forgotten all about. And, it was genuine. She told me that she was proud of me because she came in and made a purchase.
Yeah.
But as far as local stylists or whatever, I'm for everybody. I've tried to reach out to some, no response, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Because what's meant to go forward is going.
Yeah.
But like I said, when I first set everything up, it was for the stylist in mind.
Yeah.
But it's moving. It's moving.
That's good.
And you just got to keep that positive attitude. You just keep doing what you're doing. They'll come around. Maybe they will. Maybe not. It doesn't even really matter at this point, because you're doing what you like to do. You're bringing the community together, doing everything possible for the community. So you're on the right track. You're doing great. Absolutely wonderful.
And so I spoke to you earlier today, Shakeila. And so, like, I don't know if it's important. Well, okay, so no, we're not gonna go.
No, I'm clearing my throat. You go. I'm hey, go.
I wanted to, because I know that you shared with me that, that your full-time may become your part-time, because you about to go ahead and just go all out and go totally forward.
I had to be careful with that. I prayed about it, and I knew it was time for me to pull back because I'm losing customers on certain days. Like yesterday, I had like 8 people in my inbox. Is the store open today? No, but I'll be full time March 1st. Well, they want something today.
Yeah.
But I already did the pullback. I've already talked to my people here at my other job, and they're giving me much support. They feel like it's time also.
Yeah.
I congratulate that, Shakeila, because like, for instance, that's a big step. And that takes faith. That's that mustard seed. That's that mustard seed. That's that betting on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's, to me, I just think that is so beautiful. That is so huge because, you know, a lot of people doubt that. So what would you tell someone who would doubt themselves?
It's normal to doubt, but at the same time, you cannot continue to be in fear. And I'm gonna say that I may not look it, but 42 years, I did a lot of doubting and living in fear, and I've noticed that fear does not add, only subtracts. So with that being said, it's a normal feeling to doubt. But when you move and take one step at a time, he'll remind you and show you how far you have gone. And it ain't to be trying to look back. You can look back just to see how far you've gone, but you're not supposed to stay there. You can visit it, but don't stay there. So the doubt, it's gonna come. The fear is gonna come. And I would be lying to anybody if I said I did not fear about it comes and it goes. And the moments where I start to fear, a prayer has to come from me, that conversation with me and him. The moment I fear, somebody walks through the door. It happens every time. On those days where I feel like, okay, we don't wait 2 days, we done made $75. This ain't gonna get it.
Yeah.
And right when I speak, that's when things start moving. So it's normal. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I can see it, like you said, being a normal thing, but just don't stay there. You just have to keep going. You know, you got to speak life into yourself and keep speaking life into your business so it can prosper and grow. And it's growing. Look at you, all these clients, and they want their hair done, but you're not really all the way in just yet. You're just that close, you know. But once when you all the way in, you're gonna be so busy, honey. We ain't gonna never catch up with you, Beyonce.
Booked and busy. Somebody told me to keep speaking it to myself. Booked and busy.
Booked and busy. That is so important. I learned that the other day. I was on an empowerment call, and that's what the young ladies kept saying, booked and busy. And I'm thinking to myself, that makes so much sense. Because honestly, it's not even about, and that's another thing they talked about on our empowerment call. It's not even about us. It's not about Shakeila, you working hard, but it's really not even about Shakeila. It's not about Tracy. It's not about Michelle. It's about any and everybody else who can learn from it, who can take whatever this conversation we're talking about and bring whatever, feel something and bring something out for themselves. So I just think that is just a wonderful thing. Shakeila, are you on social media?
I have Facebook. I tried the is it Instagram?
Yes.
I tried Instagram.
I take that as a no.
And but I'm being pushed into those areas. Yeah. I'm not computer savvy when it comes to those. I get real irritable with certain things. If it don't work right then, click, tap, tap, I'm out of it. So I'm getting better with that.
Okay. Right now, go ahead.
It's Facebook right now. That's what I'm dealing with, and I'm learning. I have like 2 or 3 besties that's helping me in that area, plus my children. Yeah.
Okay. Good, because it's good to have social media for your business, because you have your hairstyles up there, because like I say, you do great work, and some people like certain things, and if you're offering that, they need to know about it,
Yeah.
And also, how can people book an appointment with you? Is there a website? Do you have that Sweet Style website that people can book, or they can give you a call?
We're working on that. We've tried one website and it crashed. It didn't do nothing for us. So right now I'm available on Facebook. I have pretty much everybody done booked through my inbox, or if they know me personally, they'll call my phone or text my phone.
Okay.
But that's just where I'm at right now. And I'm not hard to find. Even I tell people, even if you want to make an appointment, I have a slide box on my door. I check it, and then I have a friend that's been there for 23 years, Kenya Woods. I'm gonna speak on her name. She's there a lot in the building, like checking or whatever. Not so it's gonna get seen. Nothing is going unnoticed.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good. So what was it like opening your big grand opening? How did that feel for you?
Can somebody pinch me? That's what I still say that, because this is really happening. And I did the first steps out of home. I started out of my dining area. My dining area has been a meat and business place for me, Bree. It's done held a lot of, but anyway, I did a advertising August, and then September was my soft opening, and then I did a grand. So it was like, I can't believe this is happening, but at the same time, I kept remembering it's gonna happen in the craziest time, in the middle of a pandemic.
In the middle of a pandemic. What, I mean, hey, that's what people say. People say, like, if you want to invest, if you want to do anything, do it during a time where the economy is kind of unstable, because then you can go ahead and kind of come out. But I kind of want to be, I'm not gonna say messy, but I do have to touch on something. So there was a young lady who, Tracy told me about this lady, who put Gorilla Glue.
Don't go there. I was just like, go.
She put Gorilla Glue in her hair. Now, God bless this woman, because it was like cement on her head. Shakeila, please counsel this woman. What would you tell her to use besides Gorilla Glue?
First of all, that's crazy you brought this up, because we just watched this video like 4 or 5 times back to back. We're trying to make fun of it and say that it's not real. First of all.
Yeah.
Because there's a such thing as Gorilla Snot. So maybe, but first of all, we don't know her IQ. So, but the first thing I would have thought was, I'm going into a hardware store to get something for my hair. That's a no-no.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about Gorilla Glue on a table, how that's it. It's a wrap.
So what now I've used Got to Be, whatever that is, for my, lace front or whatever. But how would she take that out? What kind of suggestions would you give a person that has done something like that?
We're still trying to figure that out. She's stuck still. They're trying to put acetone, and I'm trying to figure out acetone in hair. She might as well just let it grow and cut from there, because the acetone is going to melt her hair. It don't matter. Leave it alone now.
Yeah, I was wondering, because I mean, it's not, okay, for one, it's not funny, but it's just like, whoa. Because when Tracy sent me the video, I was thinking, like, you know how Gorilla Glue, like, it kind of like swells up. I was thinking like that kind of glue that's kind of swell up in your hair, that make that foamy, chippy way. So that's what I was thinking. But then when I seen how laid it was, laid
30 days in, when she showed everybody this has been in for 30 days, and she tapped it, tap, and put conditioner on it, I knew it wasn't no coming back then.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
I mean, it was so hard. Like, and so I'm thinking to myself, so should she let it grow out? Yeah. Do you think her hair would be strong enough to, your hair to pop that out? You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, if she using acetone melts off acrylic and fingernail polish. No, her hair is gone. I mean, if she was better off just leaving it, letting it grow off, and then in hopes that it would break up or whatever not. She might have could have saved it from there, but acetone, I'm really, y'all, I hope that this is just fake.
A joke. Yeah.
It's a joke.
Now,
I
as a
don't think
business
it is.
as a
Okay.
business owner, my thing is, what do you say to people that are trying to get their hair done? Do you provide a consultation? You know,
I do ask before I book an appointment. I ask the state of the hair, and that's
Okay.
not good enough, because when you just used to going to get your hair done, you don't know still. If you don't know anything about hair, that's not good enough for me. So when I sit a person down in their hair, I feel the texture of it. I can tell if they're really, really natural, like they say they are. I can tell if I can ask a customer, have you used some black hair dye? Oh, no, but I can tell. But if they want a color service, I can tell, because they so want the service, they'll lie to you. And then that's on you. You got to fix it. So I can tell, and I do try to consult.
So you just let them know, hey, I know you put that blue black dye in your hair, and no, you should not put any more in your hair because you're gonna mess your hair up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I know you got this black hair dye on your hair, so if you want me to bleach it, it has to pull that out first. So it's not gonna pull all the way through. So being a stylist and going to hair school and all that, it's not just about going to hair school. It's got to be in the heart. While I was going to school, I seen people go just to be going, and it don't stick. So
yeah. So you definitely, whatever you do in any business, you do have to have a heart for it, because it tells if you don't. You have to be in it to win it. You have to be there to serve. You have to show love and compassion. I mean, there's so many great things that you have to do. And it's such a great thing to just be able to have that freedom, to have that time with your family. You know, being a business owner, you have a lot of more time with your family.
Yeah, and that's the main thing. I was like, oh, whoa, this is something that's
Yeah.
I think it's a beautiful thing, Shakeila, that you have definitely, taken control and, no excuses. You say, I'm going to do this, and you're in it. As we already know, one thing that I have struggled with, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the key. It's the key to is don't give up. But anyway, so one last thing. What can you tell everybody how to get in contact with you one more time?
I have most people Facebook and inboxing and word of mouth. I did finally get some business cards in.
Okay,
so
great.
I'm having to learn where I'm going to sit those, because not everybody wants you to drop your information. So I'm giving like 5 to 10 to people that I know that's trustworthy of giving them out. They really gonna promote me, So most of it is Facebook, phone calls, text messages.
Okay, and it's Shakeila. Spell your first name. So if somebody that's watching, I don't know if you're single, in between. What's the deal with your status?
Anyway, we're not gonna go there. Anyway, but you can reach Shakeila.
Just in case,
you can reach Shakeila. You can reach Shakeila.
I'm gonna answer that, Miss Tracy.
Yeah.
We only got 1 minute. Okay.
I am involved. Most people know it's been a on and off long term, but
okay. So
we're doing better.
For the young men out there that don't contact Shakeila for stuff like that. But if you're a woman, you want to get your hair done, Shakeila, spell your name for everybody for Facebook. Shakeila.
Yes, McCluskey. McCluskey, or in parentheses Fruit, Froot.
All right.
Okay. Well, we just want to thank everybody for tuning in. We have the great Shakeila McCluskey, and we are so happy having her on our show, Sisters of Leisure. And
thank you. I want to say thank you to Nicole Wright with Premium Advantage. She is like, I mean, when I say business, her business credit, her business planning is so awesome. So contact Nicole Wright if you want an organizer, if you want a business planner, if you want someone to help you get as a business coach, she is awesome. So
Okay,
she's wonderful.
Okay, so please visit Fruitful Expressions. It is on, where's the location?
One Professional Courts.
One Professional Court. Fruitful Expressions. Please visit, support people. Okay, there's not many Black-owned beauty shops or beauty
supply stores.
Beauty supply stores in the area, and that's probably the only one on the west side, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, and it's I don't think so.